Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to Void Destroyer 2. And in today's video I want to give you guys an update. I've been playing the game a little bit more. I'm starting to understand some of the extra mechanics as well. I'm still in this ship. I did buy the next one, but I just don't like it as much. But the biggest thing is that I bought 2 wingmen to join me on my missions, and I did want to show that off to you guys first. So let's maybe just take another courier mission, increase the difficulty to civilian outpost 1. That's where the other ship is. Then we'll be able to take a look at that one as well. So let's press accept. Let's press undock, and so far basically I've been doing some missions. From time to time I take one to a further away outpost. That's a little bit harder, but that also of course gives you more credits, and it gives you a chance to check out some different ships. But those are usually factions that you will need to work for, and so that will take a little bit of time and probably a stronger civilian ship to be able to handle decently well. So let's start by getting to the edge of the system here so that I can actually increase my speed. That is done. Let's head over here, flatten the map a little bit, and this is where we have to head towards civilian outpost 1. Off we go. And normally a couple of pirates, 2 or 3, should meet us before we reach it. So let's take a look at that. Yep, there we go. It's actually 3 of them. This is gonna be a bit more interesting. 3 pirates can actually get me into pretty low hull if I'm not careful. But let's land. And then let's go into tactical, zoom out a little bit. Here are my 2 wingmen. So I chose 2 of those bricks. They are a little bit faster than me. I basically chose them for that reason. Then I go back into this view, press R for a first target. And yeah, I set those guys basically to go and hunt and destroy. And so they should try to help me out a little bit here. First targets, Stormcrow. Let's see. He's already taking decent damage. So they're not liking what's being done here. So let's open up on him. 5% left, 1% left, 0%. That guy is down. You're next. Let's start firing. And so far, man, look at that. That's a nice little, nice little battle here. Let's open up on him. Blab, he is a goner. And then we just have 1 left over here on the right side, who's orbiting me. He's at 93%, but I'm not the only one who is actually hunting for him now. Let's take a little bit of distance, try and avoid some of his shots because I am a little bit in hull. And you can now also see that I found a way to activate the secondary weapons, which in this case are the beams. And I just put them on the same right mouse click as my main weapons, and then you get this nice full weapons fire on the target, and there we go. He explodes as well. So good job, guys. Thank you very much to my 2 wingmen for helping me out. Definitely taking the brunt of the first strike off of me because they distracted the target successfully, and we can continue on to our destination. Bit of a disadvantage, you have to set them to hunt and destroy every time you encounter opponents. So if I go into the system here, let's go. It's a little bit slow from time to time. Game saved. Then I can just select these guys. You can see that they're again on engage and not search and destroy, which well basically means that they'll fly ahead of you and they'll hit and they'll try to destroy whoever's attacking you, which I think is pretty damn handy. So off we go. Maybe there's a way to set that as a default. I don't know yet. Here we go. Let's dock up here. That gives me some extra credits. I can repair the ship. Yep. And now I can also go to the ship hangar. Take the Taurus, which is what I bought next. It said that it's... Let's see if I can... oh, I could convert to fleet as well. Oh man, that's nice. I did not know that this button was here. So I could do a switch too. This one is a little bit slower, but a little bit tougher. It's got some more HP. Unfortunately, it doesn't have an automatic turret, which I absolutely love. Oh, but that's how you could do it. I see now. You could buy them first, then you could fully upgrade them. And then you could actually have ships with turrets in your fleet as well. So this guy has a little turret normally. We'll just do convert to fleet. Yep, and now all we have left here is the Taurus. Should I convert him or should I... I prefer to fly the ship that I'm flying because of the beams and the automatic turret. So we're just going to convert this baby to the fleet as well. And now we're going to look for another mission. But I should have 4 ships besides me in the fleet now. Let's do the Shark actually. We're going to go off to the Shark. We're going to increase the difficulty to beginner and we are going to accept the mission. Oh, that makes it a lot more interesting actually. Because the 2 bricks that I bought, which are these guys, yeah, these guys are not upgraded in any way. So I basically just bought a couple, said add to fleet, and they don't have any upgrades. But I think now that my little guy, my Hornet, will have an automatic turret, which should give it a much more effective way of hunting down these small ships, and that my Taurus has better shields and a shield regen and stuff like that, so he should survive longer as well if need be. So okay, very cool. This is how you can actually get upgraded ships in your fleet. I had not figured that out yet until I'm doing this here. And so now we're taking a mission a bit further away to the Shark. Because there I actually saw a couple of really cool ships as well. I don't think though that once you are you put them in the fleet that you can get them back out. But now if I fly like this, here they come, all 4 of them. Look at that. That is awesome, and this is the potential that I saw in this game. Let's go at cruising speed. That you have this real-time strategy element as well, where you can build up a fleet and you could possibly do a whole combat situation in the real-time strategy mode and just watch the combat, be the captain or the commander of your fleet, and go from there. Presumably you can also somehow get some miners and stuff to work for you. Still need to figure that out, but now that we have this small fleet here, I'm excited to go up against the next set of pirates. So the Shark is right there. Yep, courier to the Shark, which should be in the right direction. So off we go. Let's make sure that there's nothing in between us, because this huge gate, I haven't checked it yet, does have a huge gravity well around it. And if for instance you have to go to like the FOB outpost or something like that, you cross it and then you're slowed down, which is pretty annoying. But alright, let's see what we'll see when my fleet engages the next set of pirates. That should be pretty damn interesting. So off we go. There they come, 3 of them. I've got more ships than you guys have, so this should be very nice. On top of that, looks like a couple of other guys are coming in as well, a few Furies. So this should be good. First thing, go into tactical, grab my ships, put them on search and destroy, go in this mode, press a target, and let's just slow down. Let's see what, oh, maybe stick with them a little bit so that we actually have a visual on them. Let's see what they can actually do. So now all 4 of them, as you can see, are engaging the primary targets. That is cool. They're not hitting it all too well. Maybe he's got shields or something. But that's definitely pretty damn nice. Let's engage ourselves. Yeah, he must have shields or something. We can keep going and basically try to burn that guy down straight away. 5%, there we go. He is a goner. My shields are down, but that's okay. And my turret is doing its thing. And here we go. There's, look at that. There's the big guy, the Taurus, hunting down the next target, which I can grab. This Fury. He's being butchered by my guys. I wonder if I get the credits if he's destroyed. I would assume so. But this, oh my, this is starting to look really cool. He's down to 5%. Not even sure where he is. There is a final Fury. That guy's gonna blow up. And my guys are doing the work. Look at that. He's down to 29%. 26 now. And they're just buzzing around him. No way for him to escape. It's my own fleet that just did all the work. Because I found out how to get your first ship and other ships that you bought into the fleet. Pretty awesome. But I would maybe like, can I take a look at my little guy here? Yes. Not sure how I'm actually going to do that, but zoom out a little bit. I wonder if I can see if whether or not he has his turret. Yeah, he has his turret, and so that's going to do what it needs to do. Awesome, awesome test. That's incredible. Maybe with stronger shields, then I don't even have to repair anymore. Not that that's a huge cost. So let's end up by heading for the shark, and we're going to grab some more reinforcements there as well. I think I have the credits for 2 of them, and they look pretty cool. I've visited here before, and I thought, you know what? These are pretty cool looking ships. We're gonna try to grab a couple of those. We're slowing down at the edge, so it's normal. Let me show you guys the shark. You can maybe see the outline already. Definitely looks like a shark station. There it is. Look at that. Now that has definitely a military or more of a weaponized vibe to it. And I think they're like bounty hunters or something like that. So let's go off there. And you can also see here what is this ship. Pretty good. A Priam with really big guns on top. Look at that. Double turrets. And then those big turrets. And then another turret here. Man, that should be pretty damn powerful. We have to enter through the mouth of the shark, so we're gonna do that. The rest of the fleet, they can keep patrolling. But man, now I've got all of them. That's cool. That is really cool. All of a sudden, you know, your first ship or any ship that you buy is no longer wasted. That is just huge. I'm actually going to do it the smart way then. So this gave me some extra credit. I'm at 60,000. Purchase ships. Look at that, the Grim. Now that looks pretty damn nice. A light bounty hunter fighter featuring twin physical shield plates for protection and quad projectile gun is very capable for its size and class. Grim is often the first step to joining the Pride due to them requiring the use of the ship for missions. Ship is priced with luring new guild members in mind. If you prove yourself worthy, you are given the opportunity to purchase even more quality ships. So that is the Grim. Then you can go for a Reaper. Looks definitely pretty alright. Then look at that. The Skyhawk. Really nice. Here is the Ultra. Oh my god. I would definitely love to have one of these. A Pillar looks nice too. And then the Eagle. Pretty much like one of the ultimate ships here. It's a light combat corvette, but that looks amazing as well. But for that, I think you basically need reputation. And in order to do it, you need to be able to buy a Grim first. So let's purchase a Grim. Yep, let's switch to it. Let's see. Current ship Grim. Let's see what kind of upgrades we can do. So no weapon upgrades, just like with the Taurus, unfortunately. It's not like I can put up a turret or anything. I can go for active armor plating. No, armor plating light or the armor boost. We'll install that, thank you. Afterburner capacity engine optimization. Can I do that? No room, I bet. Yeah, afterburner capacity, no room. So that's really all you can do, apparently. Unless some of this is better, but recharge, can we install that? Yeah, we could install, but it's an active one, which I don't like. Primary upgrade slot, not sure what that does. And yeah, no weapons or anything like that. So that is interesting, because that means, let's go to the ship hangar. Let's get back in the Leo. Switch to. Why am I converting back to the Leo? Because it means that it's not like I can make this little Grim here even better. And the idea was actually to have these guys in my fleet as well. So we're going to convert this one to a fleet. Now we're just going to purchase a second one. Add to fleet. If I want to, you know, with 23,000 credits, I can just get back here and then start working for them. But that's going to be for a little bit later. What I'm actually more curious about at this point is to see Whoops, I hope that they're keeping my ship, because that's the one I would like to fly actually. But what I'm curious about is if there's like miners and transport ships that you can do, right, the economic side of this to earning more stuff. There are missions, for instance, you can go after civilian target fighter for 6,400, so it sounds like it could be a little bit more tricky and requires a faction ship, so I would have to be in a Grim in order to do that. So we're not going to do that right now, we're actually just going to undock, take a quick trip back, and maybe do one final mission where we'll meet some pirates so that I can test out the 2 Grims in my fleet. I wonder with quad cannons and a small nimble hull how well they perform as well. So all we have to do is again head to the edge. This could maybe be sped up a little bit, but it's quite doable. I mean, it's like 10 seconds or so. If that, we can do like this. Then you probably just want to get out of the gravity well as quickly as you can. And then we'll be looking for one of the typical ones. Civilian outpost 1 is right there. So I would prefer Demeter or Demeter, so that we can take a courier mission from there to there. They're always available from New Troy to Demeter and Civilian Outpost 1. That always works out, gives you something to do that's doable even in your rookie ship if you happen to like lose everything. But I've also found that if you're destroyed, then it's basically game over. It asks you to reload a previous save game. So it's not like getting your ship blown up is going to allow you to get back. So there's very little reason not to convert your ships that you're no longer using to your fleet, I think. Unless there's like a maximum number or something like that. But we will check that out in a moment after we take the mission. So that just means we head inside the system. Thank you. Guys, don't bump me too much. No bumping allowed in this fleet. Off we go for the mission. And now we should have an interesting little fleet going, especially against like just a couple of pirates. So off we go. That's docked. We can grab a mission to Outpost 1. We can make that a bit more difficult. Accept it. And let's go and take a look. Leaving the base. Yep, let's... whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So this is the tactical view. Can I see my own guys? Not yet. Alright, we'll go like this. Afterburners on. And, oh, they're actually like ahead of me? Or no, there they are behind me. So let's, here they come. Look at that. And where are the 2 little Grims? Right there. Man, that looks good. I wish I could like somehow, if I double click, no. Okay, it's alright. We'll continue, we'll watch them in action when we meet the pirates. But God, that does make it cool. That you can just add your previous ships to your fleet and they'll start working for you. Awesome. I can see how you can then scale up to more and more difficult missions, I guess. Except that I would still feel more comfortable in a stronger ship or a bigger ship. So you can go over here, just get out of the well, then Civilian Outpost 1. And yeah, there inside this green icon is basically your entire fleet. So that looks quite alright. Now, there come the pirates, just a couple of them. That's gonna be a short fight, I think, then. So let's go. As we meet, you can see that right now. Let's go into tactical. Let's grab my entire fleet, put them on search and destroy. Get back into my own view. Take a first target and off they go. Look at that. Couple of big guys, couple of Grims, and then my rookie ship with an extra turret that likes to fly around and turn around quite sharply. So they've engaged the first targets, who absolutely wants to destroy me. That's interesting. I'm gonna... Ooh, they got through my shields in no time. Now we are fighting back, as are my turrets and my guys. They're all on top of this guy, as they apparently want me in on a one-on-one here. I would prefer not, but he's already at 16%, so he should be dying from just a couple more volleys. That one is down, and now this guy is down as well. Man, they did... Whoa! What is actually destroying me like that? Okay. That was close, guys. Maybe we should consider like a reparations ship or something inside our fleet. But there we go. Are those guys part of my fleet? I don't think so. Let's go into tactical view. Nope, they're not. Alright, that's my fleet. That's my fleet as well. So it was pretty cool. We were also helped by a couple of these guys. A couple of ultras, it seems. But as you can see, I'm also still basically paper thin, which means that I'll need to grind some more credits so that I can buy myself a bigger command ship, I guess. Let's look for our actual target, and then we can finish off this video. But yeah, learning more about the game, definitely having fun, and I'm still seeing a lot of potential into Void Destroyer 2. Quite a bit of fun. So now, approaching the border. Yes, stop bumping me, guys. I'm already at 20% hull. No need to make it worse. Maybe I could set like formation management. Okay, that works as well, but you'll probably want to just be sitting still. As you can see, there's much more complexity that I've yet to discover about the game, but we'll do that one as we get along. And landed in civilian outpost. Let's not forget to repair our ship. We're left with 14,000 credits, but a pretty sizable fleet at the ready. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.